In 2025, the landscape of YouTube is no longer what it used to be. The competition has exploded, the algorithms have grown smarter, and the audience has become far more selective. Simply uploading a video is no longer enough. If you want to rank #1 in search results, if you want to be discovered by thousands or even millions of people, you need to understand YouTube SEO in its current form, how it works now, what has changed, and how you can leverage these changes to your advantage. So let's dive deep, beyond the surface tips and recycled advice, into the raw mechanics of how YouTube SEO actually functions in 2025. Because the truth is, ranking #1 isn't about luck, it isn't about gaming the system, it's about alignment. Alignment between what the algorithm rewards, what viewers desire, and what creators like you can deliver consistently. First, let's address the elephant in the room: keywords. For years, YouTube creators obsessed over keywords, stuffing them into titles, descriptions, and tags, hoping that by hitting the right combination, they would trick the algorithm into placing their videos at the top. But in 2025, YouTube is far smarter than that. The platform doesn't just read keywords, it interprets intent. It studies behavior. It measures satisfaction. A keyword alone will no longer guarantee you anything. Instead, YouTube now relies heavily on semantic search. That means when someone searches for how to start a podcast, YouTube isn't just pulling videos with that exact phrase in the title, it's analyzing context, synonyms, and related concepts. It understands that the viewer might also be looking for equipment guides, editing tips, or marketing strategies. So, your job as a creator is not just to chase one keyword, but to position your video in a broader web of relevance. How do you do that? By deeply understanding your niche. The algorithm in 2025 rewards topical authority. That means if your channel consistently publishes content around one subject, YouTube sees you as an expert in that domain. If you're making one video about cooking, another about gaming, another about finance, and then suddenly you drop a video on fitness, the algorithm doesn't quite know where to place you. But if you double down on your niche, saturating it with valuable, interconnected content, YouTube recognizes you as a trusted voice in that space. And that trust is exactly what pushes you higher in search rankings. Now, let's talk about titles, the front door to your video. A title in 2025 is not about clickbait, it's about clarity. The AI systems powering YouTube have become adept at analyzing whether your title matches the actual content of your video. Misleading titles that once drove short-term clicks now result in long-term punishment. Because the algorithm doesn't just measure clicks, it measures watch satisfaction. Did viewers stay? Did they engage? Did they feel that your video delivered what the title promised? If the answer is yes, you climb the ranks. If not, you sink. So the key is this: craft titles that are both searchable and truthful. Yes, you still want to weave in the exact phrasing your audience is typing into the search bar. But beyond that, you want a title that sparks curiosity without deceiving. For example, instead of titling your video, "Get Rich, Quick Secret Money Trick," you might title it "The Proven Strategy to Make Your First $1,000 Online." One overpromises and disappoints. The other builds trust and satisfies intent. The next pillar of YouTube SEO in 2025 is description. Many creators ignore it, but the description is still a powerful signal to YouTube's algorithm. Think of it as your video's executive summary. The first two sentences are critical because not only do they show up in search previews, but YouTube also scans them to confirm what your video is truly about. Here's the rule: front-load your description with your main keyword and a concise value promise. Don't just repeat the title, expand on it. Explain exactly what the viewer will learn or gain by watching. But here's what's new in 2025. YouTube descriptions now influence AI-generated chapters and search snippets. The platform has begun automatically extracting summaries from your descriptions to help users navigate videos faster. That means the better and clearer your description, the more likely your video is to earn prominent placement in search previews, recommendation carousels, and even Google search results. Which brings us to something crucial. Google and YouTube have never been more integrated than they are today. In 2025, a large percentage of YouTube views come not from YouTube's own search bar, but from Google search. That's why optimizing your content isn't just about YouTube SEO. It's about search engine optimization as a whole. If your video answers a common query thoroughly, it has the chance to rank on Google as a video result, giving you exposure to an even larger audience. Now let's talk about something that outweighs all technical SEO: audience retention. In fact, audience retention is the ultimate SEO factor. Because in the end, YouTube doesn't just want videos that are optimized. It wants videos people actually watch. Retention is the measure of whether your video holds attention all the way through. If viewers click and leave within 30 seconds, the algorithm assumes your video is low quality, regardless of your title, tags, or description. But if they stay, if they watch to the end, if they engage with comments and likes, the algorithm interprets that as a signal of value. In 2025, retention isn't just measured as raw percentage, it's contextual. YouTube compares your retention rates against other videos of similar length and topic. So if your 10-minute video keeps viewers watching for 7 minutes on average, and your competitors' videos only average 4 minutes, YouTube will reward you with higher search rankings. That's why creating engaging, well-structured content is the most powerful SEO strategy of all. But there's another dimension to retention: viewer satisfaction. For years, creators believed that watch time was everything. But now, YouTube measures something deeper post-view behavior. Did the viewer like your video? Did they comment? Did they subscribe? Did they watch more videos on your channel afterward? Or did they exit the platform altogether? YouTube's algorithm in 2025 is designed to maximize overall viewer satisfaction, not just raw minutes watched. That means your goal is not only to keep them watching, but to leave them feeling fulfilled. This is where storytelling becomes your greatest weapon. Facts inform, but stories captivate. If you want to rank #1, you need to master the art of weaving narratives that keep viewers hooked, emotionally invested, and eager for more. This isn't about flashy editing tricks, it's about structure. Open with a hook, build tension, deliver on your promise, and close with a sense of resolution. Every second should serve a purpose, pulling the viewer deeper into your content. Now let's address metadata tags, categories, and closed captions. In 2025, tags have lost much of their importance, but they still serve a minor role in clarifying context. Categories are largely symbolic, but captions remain critical. Why? Because captions feed directly into YouTube's AI understanding of your video. The platform transcribes your audio automatically, but if you provide your own accurate captions, you're helping the algorithm better understand your content, boosting its chances of ranking for relevant searches. Plus, captions make your video accessible to a global audience, expanding your reach beyond language barriers. And speaking of global reach, multilingual optimization has become a powerful strategy. YouTube now allows creators to upload translated titles, descriptions, and subtitles for international audiences. If you take advantage of this, your video can rank in search results across multiple languages, multiplying your discoverability. Imagine ranking #1, not just in English, but in Spanish, Hindi, Arabic, or Mandarin. That's the power of global SEO in 2025. But ranking #1 isn't just about what happens inside the video. It's also about what happens outside of it. External signals matter. YouTube tracks whether your video is being embedded on blogs, shared on social media, or LinkedIn forums. Every external backlink acts as a credibility signal, telling YouTube that your video has authority beyond its own platform. That's why creators who build communities outside of YouTube through newsletters, websites, or social channels often dominate rankings. Now let's talk about one of the most overlooked ranking factors in 2025. Personalization. YouTube search results are no longer the same for everyone. The algorithm tailors results based on a user's history preferences and behavior. That means your video doesn't need to be universally number one. It just needs to be number one for your target audience. If you understand who you're speaking to and tailor your content to their exact needs, YouTube will place your video higher in their personalized search results. This leads us to the final, most powerful truth about YouTube SEO in 2025. Authority compounds. Every video you publish builds on the last. Every satisfied viewer increases the likelihood that your next video will rank higher. Success on YouTube is cumulative. It's not about one viral hit. It's about sustained, strategic growth. The creators who dominate search results today are not those who rely on one-off tricks or hacks. They are those who treat SEO as a long-term game, investing in consistency, quality, and authenticity. So, how do you rank number one in 2025? You don't chase the algorithm, you work with it, and you align with its ultimate goal, delivering the most valuable, satisfying experience to viewers. That means mastering keywords but not obsessing over them. It means crafting titles that promise and deliver. It means writing descriptions that clarify, not confuse. It means focusing on retention, storytelling, captions, global optimization, external credibility, and building authority over time. Because the truth is, YouTube SEO in 2025 is not about gaming the system. It's about becoming the system. It's about creating content so aligned with what viewers want. So engaging, so valuable that the algorithm has no choice but to reward you. And when you reach that level, when you become the channel that viewers trust, that Google favors, that YouTube promotes, you won't just rank number one. You'll stay number one. And that is the power of YouTube SEO in 2025.